Hello everyone, Bardic Nerd here, returning with my Let's Play of Millennia, with my World Conquest, doing World Conquest as fast as I can, which is never as fast as one wants. Always wants to go faster, 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 faster! And it always seems to go so very But we will be getting into some fighting here. We have built up our forces a bit. And we just killed that guy. But that was just a little skirmish thing. We are hostile currently with Russia and Twingness too, I believe. Don't ask me. I don't know any details about the things that I do. Why would I know anything about what I do? I know nothing. I know nothing. Absolutely nothing. Alright. We are sending some forces over. Ooh, some barbarians to kill. Let's see. See our troops in action. And yes, those archers just decimate those barbarians. And we can go take out the barbarian camp. Meanwhile, here we have some of the forces we are building up for more armies. Yeah. I think we're gonna turn that into a leader. Yep. And, okay. I'm just gonna wait there. That one. Holding on there. Oh, anything useful to do with these people? I'm not sure, actually. I always get sleepy when I'm doing this. That's weird. Odd. I had something interesting that I had thought about earlier, but I can't remember what it was. So it goes. So it goes. Something to do with tea, I think it was, but I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, yes. So we are just we can finally get Kingdom reformed. Yay! Yay! What was the thing we were missing for that? I don't know. I don't actually know. Huh. We were able to get it when we had one less vessel. I don't know. I'll have to look at it later. I'm not really remembering, but goodness. So we're deciding which tech to research to get next tech. Before we get, I think we decided on feudalism, which gives us some economic improvements. Some fairly important ones actually. So, all right, and there, yeah, they're gone. What do I get? Oh, I'll get 40 engineering XP, a 40 warfare XP. Nice. 40 engineering XP. Yes, that will be useful to have. Nothing to prepare for there. And we can then repair that town, which is good. Alright, good. And we have foresters around there. So, do something with those. Continue moving them on, presumably. Yep. Alright. Okay. Oh, yes, that's what I was thinking about earlier. I saw that on the statistics page that the uh greatest portion of visitors that I have from any single country, that it knows what the country that they're from is, which I don't think it knows the country where all of my viewers are from. But for the viewers that it knows where they are from, the greatest single portion of them come from Germany. So I just wanted to give a shout out to Germany here and anyone who is from Germany, because apparently there's a number of Germans who like to watch my channel. So that's really cool. Because and as you see, Germany here is offering us an embassy. So clearly, Germany is good. We like Germany, at least in this playthrough. Anyways, and I like Germany. I actually have some German ancestors. It's uh, like 1/4 German. 1/4? Is that right? I think it's 1/4. Um, yes, 1/4 German. Uh, Approximately, actually, some of that is actually Swiss rather than German, but um, most of it is German. That's all on my dad's side. His he had two grandparents that both came from Germany, came separately and met in the U.S. And so the rest of his ancestry is um from England and other places in the British Isles. As is the majority of my ancestry on my mother's side. Though she does have some other ancestry as well from a little bit of smattering from other parts of Europe, according to genetic tests. Anyways, she and my father are into uh, genealogy, and so have traced a bunch of this stuff and taken genetic tests to see what where ancestors that they couldn't find came from. And it is pretty much all from the British Isles, and then some on my father's side from Germany, with a little bit of that also being actually Swiss, but mostly German. Uh, and a few other scattered things on my mother's side, including like two different traces from two different places in Africa, um, which is odd because I mean, I am very white looking. My parents are both very white looking. Um, but you have a few traits, such as um, my tendency to not sunburn very much, how scars form and stuff that are more typical of African people. Um, but it's interesting how we have different traces from different places. But no cultural heritage, anyways, in that regard. So probably I don't know exactly what it was. Either someone when some of my ancestors were missionaries in various places around the world, um, or perhaps some of them were slave owners and did things that they should not have done with some of their slaves. But who knows? But finding out that there's stuff that you didn't expect is interesting. And there's also a teeny bit of Native American genetics, which there's suspicion that a great grandparent or great great grandparent may have been Native American by birth, but forcibly adopted by white people, um, because that was happening in that time period, as an attempt to cause cultural genocide of the Native American people. Um, Very unfortunately, so uh, I seem to have a little bit of genetic material, but no cultural material because my ancestors were trying to wipe out the cultural heritage, and well, in this case at least, they succeeded. Um, but so it's interesting to learn about. But back to the game, we are just building up the economy. We've been building stuff up, sending stuff out, waiting for people to get to where they're going so they can kill and conquer and do all that good fun stuff that we don't like in the real world, but that we absolutely love in games. Um, so, you know, I need a bit of a drink of water. So we're just messing around with the economy here. Um, and yep. And let's see here. Um, okay. All right. Go. Continuing to send these forces off towards glory in battle. It's just gonna, take a little while to get there. But they will get there eventually, and then we will conquer and exterminate the infidel or something like that. I guess that's what we do. But we'll have to declare war on them first before we can actually go in. I'm just waiting to get our forces in position before we do that, I suppose. Okay, so these forces are going to go up too. So we'll have 3 armies of Crusaders. Um, our Knights of the Order, I think the unit is called, but they're Crusaders. Um, or well, Crusade isn't really the right term if it's not Christianity, I guess, technically speaking, given what the word is derived from, but it works well enough. Um, so we are just we also do need to fight the Russians too. Those but 20s2 has another religion, and so we want to stomp that out because no one can have any faith except our faith, and all that, yeah, that stuff that I do not hold any, yeah, I in real life find disturbing, but for some reason it is sometimes fun to roleplay that in fiction. It is often, for many people, I think, fun to do things that they think are terrible in games and role playing. There's a number of reasons for this. But I guess they can be sort of a way to get in the other person's head to try to understand why other people act this way. It can be a way to work out, work off things that one might otherwise do in reality, so have a healthy outlet for things. See what the allure of these things are, because yes, for a lot of people, these things do have some allure, unfortunately. Um, and through doing them in games, we get a better picture of that, and I think I'm better equipped to deal with them in the actual world. But it's on my rainbow. Oh, Germany wants an alliance. Ooh, that could be handy. Yeah, let's have an alliance with Germany. I think we said yes here. Yes, we did, and we're now at war with Russia and Greece. Um, okay, now we're at war with a bit more people, but that's fine. We have an ally in Germany. We do need to actually like set up um more advanced diplomatic stuff with them so that we can do more stuff. But I think we need to get a diplomat of our own over there to do that. Now we could go into the age of Renaissance actually. We might decide to do this at first. Getting machines would be good actually. And I don't think anyone else is really about to go into Renaissance. Beat us there. So although actually, right. We wanted to, as I recall, delay having to choose so that we could get our power high enough to go into the Age of Conquest. So we were just delaying picking a thing so that we could get high enough power to do Age of Conquest, because you need like 150% of the nearest power score to do that. Unfortunately, that ends up not working out for us. But you know, that was my thinking at the time. Sometimes, occasionally, I remember what I was thinking at the time. Not very often. Um, whether that means I just wasn't thinking or something. But sometimes I do. And local reforms there, which will be good and help us. And upgrade some of these plantations and such to better places. Yep, yep, yep. Okay, that means I'm gonna have a surplus of stuff here in nice, which will be nice to have. Ha 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 ha. Pun so very much intended. I'm clearly deciding about stuff. I don't know why I have not done that. Oh, because there was a thing on it that I had to kill first. That would do it. Do it can't upgrade a thing when a barbarian is on the thing itself. That would make sense. That would make sense. Alright. Now, I could get like more VAT. Another VAT, another press. That would be good to have. Eventually I can, instead of having old bats, I can get wineries, which will be, can I? Oh, was the technology that I needed for those in the age of iron and now inaccessible to me? It might have been, actually. Um, I think very late on there's a thing that I can get to replace it, so I'm not totally locked out of fine wine. But for now, I think I just get to have basic regular wine, which is not as good as fine wine. You know, sure, I guess. I don't. Wow. I'm not a huge wine connoisseur. I do, like some wines though. Um, but it depends on the wine. Um, I like sweet wines. I like sweet. Uh, I like sweet alcoholic drinks, generally speaking. Um, and in wine, that is definitely the case. Definitely in wine, I like the sweet ones. And the dry ones, not so much. Um, so port, port. I really like port, actually. Um, one of these days, maybe I'll do a drunk playthrough as a fun thing. I don't usually actually try to get drunk Not usually saying I'm very interested in. Usually I just like the taste of alcoholic beverages and consider the getting buzzed or getting drunk an unfortunate side effect of the yummy taste. Um, because I enjoy the taste of most alcoholic beverages. In fact, I actually, generally speaking, enjoy the taste of the alcohol itself, which is actually really uncommon. Most people don't. But I, generally speaking, do. Yeah, mostly I enjoy the flavors that most of them have. Because you can get some flavors with alcoholic beverages that are harder to get. Not always impossible, but harder. With modern science, a lot of things are possible. Um, with before the advent of modern chemistry, um, and understanding how a lot of things worked, uh, a lot of these things were impossible to get without alcohol. But nowadays, they have techniques, I believe, to get some of these flavors without actual alcohol um, involved. Um, but I've not actually really tried any of those yet. One of these days, I might try some. Uh, but anyways, I like the flavors. Um, the getting drunk part is not my favorite part exactly. um, but I don't know. Doing a playthrough while mildly inebriated might be amusing. Um, so I don't know. I'll think about it. Um, anyways, we're just getting all our forces together for our attack, which, hopefully will come soon. I think we are, okay, we do have, where's the building forces up there, which, those ones might end up going to Russia. I do need to have some forces to fight them. Also needed to have some water. Alright, got those mostly in position. Pretty sure that once I have them all in position, I declare war and make my attack. I can't remember exactly what I do in the attack. And I assume I take out that town that's there and then take some other places too. Um, but what other places? I'm not sure that I actually go up for the main. I might go up for the main place. I might go for other places. I can't really remember. So it'll be a surprise! Surprises are great. We all love surprises. Everyone loves surprises. I'm actually not a huge surprise person. Sometimes surprises can be cool, but, not a huge thing for me. Alright, there we go. They're just about over there. Or I could go over there, too, I guess. It's also a possibility. Okay, we're all ready, so I think I declare war next turn, maybe, but don't quote me on that. I mean, I guess nothing, I can't stop you from quoting me. I can't. But, just saying, I might be wrong. Alright, okay, let's get, another Knight of the Order. I'm building that up quite a number of Knights of the Order. Um, have the money? Yeah, I have plenty of money now, actually. I have a fair bit of money. I mean, now that I've got once you get a decent economy online, money tends not to be much of an issue, even when you have a big military like I do. Oh, pay homage. That's a decent innovation if you have farming towns. Am I gonna have farming towns? I don't know. Is the goal is just 600 gold helpful for me? Probably not. Um, and so I probably okay. I end up choosing just the gold. Okay, yeah. All right. Well, no, we're gonna remain hostile. And in fact, in further fact, we are going to we're gonna declare war. I think we're gonna declare war. Yes, we're gonna declare war. Yay, we're at war. War. What is it good for? Well, in 4X games, quite a lot actually. Um, right. Yeah, let's pillage. I think pillage. Yeah, pillage. Okay, let's go. Oh, we can go and attack that town. In fact, huh? How we're just sending people in for now. We gonna like actually do anything with those towns? I guess not. Oh, what am I even doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Just send a bunch of troops all the way in there and not done anything with them. I don't know. Ugh. Okay, they're just hanging out there, I guess. Now we probably want bow raiders, I presume. Yes. Okay, that's what we want. Okay. And one of these will promote to a leader. Yep. Great. We're just gonna buy that. Yeah, I think we're just gonna buy that, right? It's only 144 gold, so very cheap to get. Great. We can get more Knights of the Order. Wonderful, wonderful unit. They're so good. They're so good. Um, and they're better than anything I'll be able to make for like a couple ages, honestly. Um, but the one, I mean, they are cavalries, and that's both an advantage and a disadvantage. Um, being cavalry means that the default line units that are the main line units that you see, um, which is to say the spearmen, pikemen, musketeers, things of that line, which is kind of the default most basic unit. Those have bonuses against cavalry. So those will have bonuses against my Knights of the Order. On the other hand, cavalry does do more morale, does like double morale damage against forces. Um, so it can rout forces really quickly and win a battle more easily. Not always kill the enemy forces as easily, but win the battle by routing them very very efficiently and easily. And then once everyone's routed, then you can just chase them down and instantly destroy them. So, Germany and China S2 are at war now. Yes, of course, because they're our allies, so they joined us. Because they are a good ally. Yeah, it looks like we are going up to fight Russia. All right. Yep, that will be what that is doing. Oh, and those guys are going to go up. Those guys are going to go up and be raiders. Just, like they're called. Because like once you get past age raiders can function militarily in age 3, not really well, but they will be okay in age 3. Um, Past that, they really only function as raiders that are there to harass the enemy. Um, all right, let's see here. Okay. Back to this place. How's it gonna go? Well, that's dealing a bit of damage to the walls. Oh, a lot of damage. Okay. Hurting some of those guys. Those guys are attacking me. I'm right, and the cavalry is uh not gonna be the first thing targeted, so everything's gonna target the leader. Um, yeah, and we just brutalize this place. So yeah, that's that place taken over. All right, well, there's that start of my conquest there. Right, and I can send troops down to take that place out. I can send troops over behind yeah. I'm making all sorts of hand gestures, and you can't see me because I'm not recording visuals, although I am actually getting a camera so that I can record some visuals. I have some ideas for that. I won't be doing it for all of my things most likely, and there's already a bunch of stuff that's already recorded that won't have that in it. Because I had pre-recorded a bunch of stuff. But so you'll notice if you look at different playthroughs, the quality may vary a bit in some. Um, but in some of the playthroughs, I am going to do visual recording too, so you can see what I am looking like when stuff is happening, so you can watch me react to stuff, because that might be interesting. Mostly more for the story-based games than for the strategy games, probably. But all right. So we are getting to both of our places. Okay, machines. We've gotten machines. 10 turns to Age of Renaissance, but we want that Age of Conquest. We want that Age of Conquest, but we can't go into it now because we actually have less power than. We're not the most powerful right now. I doubt. I doubt. Um. All right. Well. Go. Just take this guy out. Yep. Yeah. Causes some hurt, but we take him pretty easily. All right. Raiders just go and pillage stuff, which hurts them economically while giving me a bunch of money. We like money because we're a greedy bastard in this game. I'm not usually actually in most games. Well, I don't know. I guess in some games I am. But anyways, alright. Let's see, we're just looking at gotta improve all these to logging camps now. Which won't give us any more wood. But will give us more production. So that's good. I would love more wood. So I could use that wood to do stuff, but I'll take the production too. I'll take the production. Okay, we're just gonna take that place out. It's a very easy fight. Yeah, they have no hope. Right, cavalry also goes last. It takes its turn last. So other stuff gets to act first. The order is basically ranged units, then line units, then cavalry units. More or less. Um, I think there's like a little bit of variance with some of the other units that are of different types than those. But those are the main types of units that you're gonna see most of the time. The siege units also, um, which I think go after the regular range units. I think, um, but so they don't hit first, unfortunately. But often they are the last ones that hitting, cause after you get hit from one of those, you don't get back up usually. Right, so I got troops attacking Russia here. Smolensk. Um, major city leaders. Do they have other places that are? They also might have another big city too. I can't recall. That's about the size of my capital. That was like their secondary place. I don't know. I'm not sure. That might actually be their primary capital. All right. Culture power. Do I do a Eureka? Cutting edge would actually make a lot of sense here. I do a Eureka though. Okay. Because I think I figured out that someone else was going for the Age of Enlightenment, so I realized I needed to do everything to get there first. Or something. I vaguely remember saying like that. I can't remember for sure though. Can't let anyone else get there first. That would be terrible. Oh, that would just be terrible. All right. Okay. What are we doing here? Those units. Gonna go kill someone in here. That would be the thing to do with this big murder army. Okay, yeah, we are just killing these guys. Yep, they're slaughtered. Yeah, the morale damage that those do will instantly rout any single army, pretty much. I mean, up until it gets to probably until they have H5 units to face me. Their morale damage will rout anything up until that, most likely. I'm not sure, but yes, they do hit very hard. Well, at least against people that are not of their faith. Against people that don't have the faith bonus, that they don't get the faith bonus against, it's not as good, but they're still quite good. So, all right. He's sending over. Kill that. Go. Yes. Over there. Barbarian camp to kill next turn. We've taken care of everything around there. Send those up to go back up and conquer Victus eventually. Other places that they have too should be conquered. Right. I think I decided not to target the towns so that I would keep them intact for conquest. I think is what I decided. Because if you target the towns, then actually town will get ruined and the place will lose a bunch of territory, and so it'll be you'll have to regain all that when you eventually uh, take the town and want to make it your own. So it's just a pain. So if you want to take the town and have it be really productive, or take the region and have it be really productive, you want to just not destroy stuff so much, or destroy the towns. And destroy the improvements, I guess, because the improvements will. But the Russians, we do want to destroy their towns because we're not expecting to actually take their regions anytime soon. Eventually, we will, of course, but not soon. Not soon. And yes, they are falling, dropping like flies. All right. And there we go. That is that. And as you see, the region gets a bunch smaller after that. Oh yeah, that must be their main region. I guess, yeah, that must be their main region there. If we can destroy all of its towns, make it, tiny, that would be fun. That would certainly be fun. Alright, we are starting to get towards the end of this session. We can have a little bit of time for having a little bit more fun with the Russians here and taking over a little bit more village over there. Yes. Take over more. Trying S2. I don't know if we'll be able to capture any more trying S2's places this session. We only got a couple minutes left, but we have set ourselves up to swiftly take over. All right. We have these. We're starting to get crossbow now instead of a bow radar. Okay. I don't know if there's a reason I made that decision or not, but apparently I did. Okay. And an encampment is destroyed, and to get warfare XP and wealth, or I could get extra and a little bit chaos. Chaos would not have really hurt me too much because I already have so much chaos. But I think it was a slightly different reward there, and I may have wanted what I got from the other reward more. All right. Yep. Going up here, we're gonna get our forces in position. Not gonna be the final attack until next time, but we've pushed through a lot of their territory and are ready to next time take them out. But we're all that is gonna come next time. For now, we're gonna say goodbye for this session. Oh, we have a chaos event. Yes, that'll be fine because it's not actually gonna affect us. We won't give a peace. And until next time, take care.